Good morning, Anubis. Welcome. Buenos días, amigo. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está usted? Majestic, good morning. Missionary Anubis, bien, bien. I am well, lacking sleep, but I'm good at. Get some amazing sunset pictures. Had some sunset shots from last night. The outer bands of that hurricane coming up the east coast of the United States, Ian, I think, just made for a spectacular sky. Never seen bands of clouds that span that much sky. So it was cool. Striker, good morning, man. Just getting an early start. You know, early bird gets the worm. Welcome, welcome, brother. I like those emojis. Those are great. Very derpy. Derpy. Mhaijik spotted a Hagbard in the game yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? So we are encouraged. I think for many builders that put so much time in the beta, to have to start most of that over again with the slow walk, especially those that are doing it with the smaller independent organizations or solo, that's got to be a little bit of a daunting challenge. Yes, Anubis. Yep. It'd be fun to set up shop on Iago. Does anyone know if there is a limit to the number of organizations you can be a member of? During the beta, it was 5. And they left it the same, increased it, decreased it. Inquiring minds want to know. Melconf, I believe you can count on it. I think there'll be 2 types. One will be the boxes that you can copy to use. So we will set those up. I know Infinity Corp has a bunch of blueprints of their voxel libraries. And then I'm sure people are going to set up, I wouldn't call it museum, but a voxel store where they'll have samples of all the voxels in different shapes. Hey, Scottish, good day, mate. Nice to see you, man. It was nice to see all the industry that's getting set up on small claims by different orgs. I'm very hopeful. I think the game, Leafall, good morning. I think we're off to a great start. Truly. Truly, truly. I was looking at the organization list to see the active publicly listed orgs, and was pleased to see Hyperion and Infinity really making a huge effort. Of course, Hyperion is for German speaking. Chris, hey, welcome back, man. Nice to see you. So the slides that we've got in the slideshow this morning are from the month of September. So it's the wrap up of the beta, and there might be some stuff from the demo server, but I don't think we have any screenshots from the launch. Oh, that's good. Melcomp, that's great. I think that should be the first objective for all the independent orgs. I'm really looking forward to a very robust economy developing in the game. And pets. Waiting for our pets. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Remember the first time they showed those to us in the alpha? Maybe even the pre-alpha. They had some early designs. They were like, dude, we need those now. And still nothing. Don't have them yet. I finally got Debtor's script in my game as well as some others, but I need to get the Archud and Sagacious's. So Melcomp says, my personal hope is that the market start filling it in a few weeks with smaller orgs like us that won't need to build. Yep, that would be great. You called Leafall, you called Dead or Spider-Man? That's cool. Why is that? Yeah, Nubis, I hear you, brother. It's been difficult for me. I got so much going on here. It's been a huge challenge. Some late nights because I don't have a whole lot of time. Mhaijik and I were up plotting and planning until, 2:30. Kind of sad that that Nuber hasn't been on the show with us, but that dude's been so busy. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about busy. And Detter seems to be missing in action. I haven't heard from him. I should probably just send him a message. He's just probably busy working. Oh, Anubis. So in February, you're going to be. All right, you'll be done with renovation and moving into the apartment after a year of delay. Holy cow, man. Yeah, life is like that sometimes. Life is like that. You doing your own remodeling? Oh, I'm so glad we got some screenshots of Migramajo's work at the museum and some stuff at his site. All of you guys mashing voxels in unique ways are such an inspiration to the rest of us homies. Yeah, big time. So I'm curious, can I get a show of hands? Anyone play with the gamma turned all the way up when it's nighttime? Or do you leave it dark to be more immersed? Yeah. All right, Majestic. Yep. All the way up at night. Oh, Vamp, hey man, you leave it dark? You never mess with the gamma leaf. So where's your gamma set? Is it set on 1 or do you have it higher, lower? For me, the default gamma of 1 is just a little bit washed out and the color really pops when I set it to 0.8, which is nice for streaming. Set it at 1, cool. Kermit, what's up, man? You play in the dark to serve the light, right on. Service is good. 1 as well? All right, Vamp, that's cool. When I want to take screenshots that I'm going to edit inside Lightroom, where I really want to mess with the nebula intensity and colors, I will, I'll set the gamma way up so that I get the full skybox. Square flares, what's happening, brother? So, Vamp, for daytime and space flight, if you're going to stream and you're just going to take photos that you want to post anywhere that you're not going to really edit, I recommend a gamma of 0.8. At nighttime, though, unless you're taking pictures of the sky that you want them to have intense color, man, I turn that gamma all the way up to 2 or whatever the max is so that I can see what's going on. Oh, Square, nice job, man. right, I have to go refresh my coffee and talk with the missus. I will be right back, everybody. Enjoy the slideshow. Hopefully Mhaijik will roll in here before noon. But I'll be right back. Yeah, point 8 really makes the colors pop, man. Daytime, night sky. Yeah, it's nice. So if you're streaming or taking pictures, that's ideal. All right, be right back.
So much for a late start.
Mhaijik, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Woohoo! I didn't expect to see you before noon.
Work up. I couldn't go back to sleep, so I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then I checked and you're already streaming, so, well, slideshowing.
Slideshowing, yeah. Got fresh coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got my coffee. I thought I left it in the other room. Yep, I got coffee. I'm gonna go get my iPad just because...
You can.
I can, yeah.
Got some absolutely spectacular pictures of the sky at sunset yesterday.
Cool.
The first bands of the hurricane were appearing in our sky, so it's blue sky with these pink and orange bands.
Wow.
And the storm's so big that those bands span the entire horizon. It was just, I've never seen anything like it. Probably never will again. It was really.
And you got pictures.
Yeah, I got pictures.
Cool.
I think I can pull those up on my Google Photos. I'm not sure.
That noise you hear is the cat's puzzle box. It's all these little compartments and levers and drawers he's got to push and pull to get his treats out. Takes him like 3 seconds. First time it took him a while, but after that it was like, meh. Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys. Josh says the storm is just starting to hit us with rain now. I didn't say anything bad, did I?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But the morning's young,
Yeah. There you go, Soy. It rained here last night, unbeknownst to me. I looked out and I saw the deck was wet.
Sure it wasn't cat pee?
No. To wait, that'd be a big cat, it'd be a tiger.
Okay, I think I'm set. Yeah, I'm sure I forgot something, but hey, it's just the way I roll. And good morning, everybody. All right, Mhaijik, I'm going to push that magic button.
Can't say that in the evening. The crowd goes wild.
And just so everyone knows out there, don't send Mhaijik a friend invite if you're not already on our list.
Oh, no.
She has exactly as many contacts as she wants. 69.
Yep, 69 contacts.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Yep. Thanks. Good morning, everybody. Another great day. Yes, my lungs are full of air, and there's terra firma beneath my feet.
And coffee.
Yeah. You should be able to hear me now. Yeah.
Maybe not me, because sometimes he keeps me muted.
Yes, it's all good now, huh? Wow, so we were up late. It was the late evening last night. Yeah, it was. We're plotting and planning everyone's demise, so it'll be fun. Yeah. So yeah, maybe a PvP adventure in safe space.
Woohoo! Yeah.
It's like Shamsy wanting to get his hands on the steering wheel of the bus during the tour. That was hilarious when they're driving through ODY's tunnel. Shamsy says, "Oh, come on, just 30 seconds, please." It's like, what did
I'll pay you $62 billion.
Yeah. That was funny. God. We have the greatest stream community and game community. It's just truly wonderful. In all of our days of gaming, have not experienced much like this. So it is nighttime in the oasis. Put your camel to bed. There we go. There's a nice shot.
So Scottish played 19 hours yesterday? Wow.
Whoa.
I played a lot yesterday.
People are making the soy went to bed early. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Unless you just fell unconscious for being up for 3 days. And Dasri and Phi, welcome. And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the brew. Wow, we are so excited. This is our 7th season of broadcasting. We took about a year off, right? Maybe a little more. I don't know.
Well, I streamed until January.
Right. So you kept the energy going, but
yeah, you were gone in September, I believe.
Man, it's going to be a busy fall. We got lots of stuff going on. So I volunteer and work doing production and film production at a wonderful church nearby, and they're installing a video wall. This just the coolest technology. And since I've been in media my entire career, I was like, I can help. So they're like, thank you. And that's happening next week. This giant video wall, 33 feet by 11 feet, is going to be installed in 24 hours.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, the whole job done in 24 hours.
Yeah.
They got to run hundreds of feet of fiber optic. Yeah, and there are some amazing people that work there. So volunteering, I don't know. It's just, folks, if you get a chance to volunteer in any capacity in your community, whether it's at the local school, helping out the kids, whether, elementary, middle school, high school, or at your church, or especially if there's some public service centers run by your local government there they always need volunteer help. Food distribution, helping the homeless. Just, man, I encourage you greatly. Even your local hospitals need volunteers to visit patients that may have no friends or family. And if you're great with pets, they do need volunteers to help with the pet therapy animals. Yeah, so very, very rewarding. When I was at the hospital with my daughter, I was there for 22 days. Yeah, I got a chance to meet a lot of people that were volunteering, and you know what, Mhaijik? I had a lot of fun. In my case here, I have a small machine gun. Keep away the rats. I don't even know if it's in tune.
Oh, ukulele?
Wow, it's been a while. I haven't played this song since because I'm like, oh my god. But there's some great songs that we learned. So this is my daughter's ukulele, and she doesn't feel well. So she's like, Dad, can you play the ukulele? So we'd walk around the hospital. She'd get, they'd let her out to walk around the unit, and I'd play the ukulele for everybody. And I got so many nice emails.
Can you guys hear us? So, like, if you can't hear us, you're not going to hear that. But raise your hand.
Oh, you started playing the bass in the spring. Idris, cool, man. Kermit.
Okay.
Kermit, take the time out, please. Yes, indeed. I forgot to turn off the soundtrack because, well, did I play the soundtrack? Oh. Yeah, during the slideshow because I wasn't logged into the game. Mm-hmm. Look, they've got new songs. They've got new songs in the official launch soundtrack. We don't have that soundtrack yet, but you can hear them in game when you're there. And there's some music. I kept bugging them, and Maxime Ferrou is so tight-lipped. That guy won't give away a single secret, no matter how hard we tried to bribe. So InQSesh says they will publish the music. The official soundtrack soon. So I'm thinking, I think he indicated maybe a month. So, folks, if you're on Twitter or the forums, continue to ask if we can get the soundtrack on SoundCloud or whatever music service they provide. That'd be cool.
Did they put it on YouTube last time?
Yep, they did. They put it on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So Daz, good morning, man.
Good morning, Daz.
Oh, Idris has been hitting some local open mic nights. Right on, man. You sing. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, Spotify playlist would be cool. I must admit, I'm not a Spotify user, although I get the production emails from work, and man, there's a lot going on. Some cool stuff. A lot of great bands out there too. It's nice to see the music industry is really cranking. A lot of the old rock and rollers moved on to different genres of music. Yeah, certainly from my group when we were touring in the early '80s. I've got pictures, Mhaijik. I don't know if you've seen them all. I'll have to send them to you.
I've seen some.
Okay. All right. Yes. SoundCloud is where they published it the first time. So
okay.
I'm hopeful that they'll do that again. All right. You know what? I need to turn up the Elgato. All right. We're in game, and I wanted to go take a crack at the flying at the challenge.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else we should show off first. Damon, you have 40 DAX for your main. Right on.
Okay, he had 60, so they cleared up the issue. But
Okay.
still, that's way a lot.
That's a lot, dude. That's great.
Yeah.
I hardly have any. I've got like 3 on one character and 6 on another. That's it. Akanism, what is my next project? Still figuring that out. My problem, like so many of you, is I got limited time to play. I got so much going on. So trying to figure out something that we can do together as a community and something that'll make sense. Yes, I have. I've heard of Tyr.
Yep.
I recognize the name. Don't know anything about it other than what it is. It's a group of orcs. Yeah.
Yeah, Rex gave us a link to sign up for their content, the Tyr content creator website page, and the apply button doesn't work for me. I've told him that it doesn't work, so I don't know.
Speaking of content creators, I gotta fill out my our app for the channel. I have not done that yet.
Oh, so all the guys from Captain Customs are into here. Cool, very cool.
I love this screenshot right here. This is my favorite. It's not a screenshot; it's a piece of art.
Yeah, the loading screen. Yeah, that's great.
I think of those two characters as you and I, adventuring forth into the solar system.
Good morning, Basco.
Basco, welcome.
Just look around Market 6 on Aliath.
Yeah.
That's they chose Market 6. Angry Dad is by Market 6 too.
All right, it is daytime, so I'm gonna dial my gamma, my mamma jamma gamma, back down to 1. No, let's go to 0.8. Now what? Now look how the color just pops at 0.8. The blacks are rich. The blues, the reds, the light, and everything. It's not washed out. Yeah.
So a reason I'm not going to the Minnesota Renaissance Festival this tomorrow or Sunday is people have been stuck in traffic for 4 hours. And the reason I'm saying that is because I'm reading my news feed right now, and there's a big article. Expect major traffic delays on Renaissance Festival's final weekend. I can only imagine how crazy it's gonna be.
Yeah, you need your own personal hovercraft. That's what you.
Yeah, I do. I need a fly car.
All right. Where? How do we teleport around the different markets here?
Which one?
On Haven.
Oh, you're at
Haven.
you're at Haven 7. Market Haven 7. Isn't there right? Oh, you have to go to a district. So where's Dyfydd when you need him?
I know. Hi, Geo, for the 10th time.
They're not. I don't know. I looked around in the corners yesterday. They're not like where he showed us at the other market. Wait, what's that right straight ahead? Is that to the Institute?
No.
No, that's a plant.
This goes downstairs.
Yeah, those go downstairs. Yep, you don't.
And all I found down here was empty space. But let's go check it out because that's what we do. This is a nice building. It feels like it was designed by Shatari, but I did not know.
Bosco, are you on our IC Discord channel? Are you on IC Discord? Because the Infinity Corporation is open to apply in game, but all the mechanics are done through IC Discord. Was that last night, Arcadio? We've got screenshots of something blowing up a couple days ago. Aliath District 2 blew up yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, the Institute blew up as well. That was crazy. I'm looking at it and every single element is destroyed. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then right before my very eyes, I took a screenshot of it.
All the elements in the district were red.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my gosh. Bear with me. And unfortunately, I've got new screenshots. You know, I've got alpha stuff that I haven't moved to folders. That's in my primary screenshot folder. Otherwise, I could just point to my primary screenshot folder and show you guys some stuff. Right, pictures. Bear with me for a moment, folks. I'm just being a nerd because, well, that's what I do.
Daz, I forget. Does anyone remember how to reduce the brightness of the blue building grid? There's a way to do it, and I can't remember.
There's settings in your build mode. When you go into build mode, there is settings. Yeah. It used to be, at least. Yeah, up in the build helper. Yep. Thank you, Hot Fuzz. All right, I got it. I have got it. I took a picture because I didn't think anyone would believe it, but I wasn't the only one who saw it, and it must have happened to all the districts at the same time, because this was not District 2. This was the Institute, I think. Or, no, I can't remember which one it was. Yeah. So check it out. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Yeah, that's District 7. It's right on the screenshot.
Yeah. But it was, and then it cleared up. So I'm not sure what the heck, but I would love to see some video footage of them all exploding. Now that would have been the thing, but I didn't see that. I teleported there, and it was all destroyed. I was like, oh man.
It's like, oh no.
Shatari's not going to be happy about that. Yeah, isn't that cool? So, KJ says Deckard had said they had no idea why, and no idea why only on persistent servers. Some TP links are taking people to the wrong place. Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So it's not just me going senile. That's cool. When game launch fireworks shows go wrong. Oh, speaking of fireworks, I got a bunch of fireworks in one of my tunes. Like 100.
Oh, that's part of one of the rewards.
That's cool. But I didn't get any on my main character, which is a Ruby founder. So I gotta put in open a ticket. All right, so in the market, going to the market, and I was hoping there's like some teleportation stuff, but is there not? There's not. I don't see.
I guess you're at 7. What I usually do is take the shuttle.
So do you have to bounce around via? Oh wait. Here we go. Tutorials. Okay.
No.
Hey, this is cool. First, so there's a tutorial booth right here in the market. Gunnery tutorial, air delivery challenge.
It's so the guys, when they come shopping with their ladies, and the ladies are taking too long at the kiosk, the guys could do a couple tutorials.
Magic.
Sorry.
You see the world through such a special lens.
I just got an email from NQ somebody. I gotta go check it out.
Like what kind of email? Like what are you doing?
Oh, I think it's about my support ticket.
Oh, okay. It's like, what are you doing after work?
Oh God, that's all I need. No, NQ Surge, that'd be a different thing. If you sent me an email.
Yeah, he's a handsome fella.
Yes, he is.
Unlike the rest of us, as old gits. Yeah, Daenerys, hey, welcome, man. So.
Good morning.
All right, that's cool. I like this. I like the way that tutorial screen is laid out. That is very nice, man. So I know some people have struggled. We said this last time. We know some people have struggled with the launch, but for us, it has been very, very smooth. And Dyfydd had made the comment that for him, smoothest launch of any major video game he's ever played. And I have to agree. I remember the launch of Landmark even was kind of, not smooth. And it seems like they've resolved most of the issues for everybody pretty quickly. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I think they're a company of less than 100. So that's, yeah. All right, so I was looking for, anyway, well, it's time to fly. Time to fly.
Fi says that district blown up looks like my house when I get a text from my mom saying she's on her way, realizing I've got 30 minutes to clean.
Yeah, yes. Oh, cool. Man, I dig this new updated blueprint feature. When you're raycasting your blueprint, if you're patient and give it a moment, which I'm not, I'm never patient. Yeah. You can raycast what's in the blueprint, which is fantastic because you guys have seen how many blueprints I've got in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a date stamp on them, of like real world date stamps, so I knew when they were. Yeah, Daenerys, this is courtesy of T-Rex. He's amazing. Connie-san, are you out there still? I think Connie-san is so busy. He probably just popped in for a moment. But Connie-san, look at this ship from T-Rex. Maybe he already saw it, I'm not sure. But I love the light effect, the lens effect. I've been using the horizontal, which is my favorite. All right, I need to make a quick trip to Market 8. Points of interest, right? Haven 8. Market, yeah. Oh, wait. Man, Haven's got 20 markets? Really? Okay, that's cool. Didn't know. Oh. Where are you, Market A? All right. Oh.
Ooh, I'm still glancing at my news feed. New Alienware desktop appears ready to run the powerful GeForce RTX 4090.
Really?
Any prices listed here? Let's see.
Yeah, it says remember to pay your taxes. Yeah, there's plenty of taxes.
Yeah.
All right. So run auto configure. Let's see. I want to go advanced. Run custom, and so I got the Albatross HUD and Debtors. So this is gonna be my chance. I need to get Arcadio's HUD. Mhaijik, do we have his current updated HUD? He's usually here at some point in the mornings.
Yeah. Let me check.
I need to get that. I need to learn all of these and master them so that every time I get in a ship that's using them, I don't look like the dork that I am. And I can honor this. Oh, Scottish has got a link. Scottish, can you send that link to Mhaijik? Just message her.
Whisper it to me in here in Twitch, and then I can paste it. And I'll quit reading my newsfeed.
So, if you're using Debtors, the cruise control in space, which not really all that much reason to be using cruise control in space, but it had hard-coded limit of 30K speed limit, and now they've raised the speed limit to 50. And I don't know if Debtors is going to have a chance to update his
Okay, just a second, Scottish. I see the whisper.
But if you know what you're doing, you can probably do it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Scottish.
Thank you. Okay, here's Arcadio's. Here's the link to get Arcadio's HUD.
Ah, thank you.
And I will open up Discord on this computer and paste it in our streamer discussion in a moment.
So I was looking at. I was a coder for a long time, for almost 20 years, and I was looking at a code-infused Albatross HUD page on GitHub. Man, I tell you, he's so organized. I love it when these developers just organized, thoughtful, very detail oriented, and that's what you need to make great stuff. That's it.
I joined a project, and the previous programmer, she was kind of goofier than me. She wrote poems in her code, so you'd go through her code and there'd be poems in there.
Oh my god, that's great.
I did not continue that process though. I was trying to learn. That was adding complexity upon.
Yeah, I got in trouble at my first big job. I converted 5 years of COBOL mainframe code that this company had developed, and so they got teams of developers got paid by the U.S. government 5 years worth of coding. That's like full-time employment for a team of like 10 to 12. I rewrote 100% of the code in assembly in 3 months. I rewrote 5 years of code in 3 months, so that when I run the batch programs to see how, you know, it was tracking cheese imports around the United States. See, I worked for agriculture. It was the coolest gig because I love cheese. It doesn't love me back, but you know, there's that. So typically, to print out the monthly report, the monthly cheese report, would take 16 hours, and so it was always the new guy, Wally here, that would get tagged to sit in the office on the weekend for 16 hours and manage the job, the batches. And I rewrote everything in assembly, and it printed in 2 hours. So I had them all stacked on the desk, and I was done. You know, only billed for a couple hours of my time, and I headed out. And then my boss, the general manager of the company, shows up. I just left, and he shows up. There's no geo. There's a stack of printouts though, and so I got called to his office on Monday. He's like, just curious, how did you do that? He's like, oh, I rewrote everything in assembly. I got relocated to the basement of the Navy Annex, working on a mainframe somewhere in Columbus, Ohio. Humiliating. My first job. And the only reason that wound up being my first gig is because my first interview out of school was with the Saudi Arabian embassy. Because I wanted to go to Saudi Arabia. I just wanted to go work in a cool foreign place. This is now, mind you, this is like the mid '80s. And so the first interview went really well. The guy I interviewed with is now actually their foreign minister.
Cool.
Yeah. And so I went back for the second interview. I got when we left, they already scheduled the second interview. I said, we're just going to do the background check, and then we'll assuming that goes well, we'll just have all the details for you because we're interested. So I showed up. They wouldn't even let me on the embassy grounds. I pushed the button. Hello, it's Gio. I'm here for my interview with the head guy. I can't remember his name. And they said, we've canceled the interview. You're not allowed on the property. I'm like, I was so heartbroken. They found out that my father was the chief of, had been the chief of Air Force Intelligence, and he was like best buddies with Israeli intel and all that. So, oh my God, I was so upset. And my old man, you know what he said to me? Told you so. Oh, Dad, come on.
Hi, LMSS.
Anyway, so I go from the high hopes of going to a cool overseas job where they overpay you for doing the good work that you do too. Working in the basement of the Navy Annex, writing COBOL on a mainframe they were about to retire. It was terrible.
First time chat from Captain Knight Fury 117. Hi, I've heard of this game. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. We like it.
Yeah,
We've been playing it.
It's relative, so it depends on what you like to do.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
So, in the game, there is there are the best building tools of any building game you're going to find anywhere. There's no game that even come close. It's a voxel building game. So if you dig that, there's a learning curve, but if you dig that kind of stuff, this could be the right game for you. The visuals are really beautiful. Now, if you like PvP in this game is really fun, but there's a lot of work to get there, and you really need to be in a larger org. So there are some big PvP orgs in the group, and the PvP is, I think, greatly inspired by Eve Online. The founder of the company was a big Eve player, and so he wanted a space game that had all the Eve type combat stuff and all the creative building stuff that we have here in Dual Universe. I almost said Landmark.
Mm-hmm. So you can build anything you can imagine. You can build once you get the materials. So you have to mine the materials and then craft them, and
and if you
it's a process. It's a process.
Yeah, and if you really love the crafting and industry and all that really complex stuff that a lot of people with have some mild OCD that is just really soothed by just setting up massive industry and building really big stuff and becoming wealthy beyond your wildest imagination by selling all the stuff that you make that players need. There's that. So it hits all the sweet spots. There's some things we don't have in the game, like Avatar versus Avatar, which they want to give us, but because of the nature of the voxel world and single shard universe running on AWS that we have, they still have a long way to go in having synchronization so tight that you can do aerial combat and Avatar versus Avatar, because the world is made of voxels, the world that you see, and it's all stored as meshes, but when there's a change on the mesh, a change to the terrain, it's got to update the mesh, and so there's still this synchronization stuff that we hope they're able to work out, because they want to give us these things, but because it was in their original plan, but we don't have it. So anyway, that's the best description I can probably give, and we love the game. Citro, yeah, it may be a core design oversight. Their development cycle went 8 years. We participated, the player community got to participate in 5 years of it. There were a few hand-selected people from like Landmark that got a chance to participate in an extra year or year and a half before the pre-alpha got launched. Yeah, but what they did is with their core design. When you say core design, are you talking about like the cores that we use to build on, or just the principal fundamental design? So they had to figure out a way that you could fly ships around in a voxel world, and then they had the melted voxel problem that we had in Landmark, and they solved that by inventing this mesh server technology, and they had to invent the process to convert stuff in the world to meshes and then publish it in the environment. So, because the mesh thing was already there, but it just wasn't implemented, and they were the first ones to do it. Yeah, that's our channel name is Landmark Explorer, because we were involved heavily with Landmark. So this is many things that Landmark wanted to be, but there's many things from Landmark that we absolutely loved that they were unable to do, and that is the Avatar versus Avatar, the gameplay mechanics where you could set up games on your system and add NPCs. We don't have any NPCs in the game. It's a small team. Landmark was made by Sony, and so they had this massive team that they brought to bear on that project. But the quality of this, though, is just way beyond what we did in terms of voxels and meshes and all that stuff. Good morning.
Good morning, Abel.
Varkstorm, hey, welcome to the show, man. So you just learned of the game, longtime player of Elite Dangerous. Oh man, you will get along with our one of our co-hosts, Dyfydd, he's working this morning, so he's not here. But he plays Elite Dangerous and I believe Star Citizen. How do you get into this game, and what's the rundown of how it plays? Mhaijik, can you drop a link to our player referral code? I'll send you. Mhaijik's going to drop a link. Our producer's going to drop a link here. There you go, right there. Click that, and you can get an account and get signed up. There is also a free-to-play demo version of this, which is an accelerated version of the game on Steam that you can play for free, but they wipe the server clean completely and all the characters and stuff. They wipe it clean every 7 days. A trio. Welcome. Hey, man. Oh, it's so nice. Thank you. Yeah, folks, all the warm wishes from everybody, the warm welcomes. I was away for 10 months dealing with some crazy things. Any of you that, grew up in the 80s and 90s and listened to loud music or played or toured in a band, all right, you probably are struggling with tinnitus, that ringing in the ears. I didn't. I got really sick in '99, and because I waited so long to go to the hospital or see the doctor, they had to give me really hardcore medications, and the medication damaged my auditory nerve, and so I have this tone in my head that was moderately loud for a very long time, and then last year, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just went up. It just went from 90 decibels to 150, and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die. So anyway, the doctor said, you'll get used to it, which is what Mhaijik told me. She's like, gee, you'll get used to it, don't leave. I'm like,
yeah, well, everyone told you, everyone that had it told you, even though it was like zonker loud.
Well, see, I'd had it for so long and got used to it, so that part I got, but I've never known anybody that had it as loud as I did. And
until you went to your doctor did, though.
Yeah. So the specialist that I saw, she had the exact same thing, and so she understood. And so they're like offering to put me in counseling and therapy, and when I got back to my regular doctor, he was like, you don't have any thoughts of like hurting yourself, do you? I'm like, Doc, the only person I'm going to hurt is you if you ask me that again. So he's like, oh, just checking. He's such a dork. My doctor's a dork. He's a nice guy, but he's a dork. I love my kid's pediatrician, though. I wish she could be my regular doctor. She's funny. She's like you, Mhaijik. She's got this wonderful disposition, and she's funny. She's just funny, and she's snarky, but she's snarky. You know, she like doesn't want to offend you, so she'll make these snarky comments, and then she'll apologize, and then she'll snicker. Yeah, she's good. Yeah. Anyway, I know people that have the bright disposition all the time.
RMK says my wife rings in my ears.
Right. People that have a sunny disposition all the time are kind of annoying, right? Like me, I'm kind of annoying. But, we bring the light. We bring the light to the world. And, whenever you're having a down day, you can usually count on one of us fools to say something stupid that will make you laugh, chuckle. Anyway, I digress.
I got to come in for that.
So there was another question from Varric Storm. Yeah, you're welcome, Varric. A space engineer, dude. You really, this is a game that I think you're gonna love. It's got all the elements of those games that you play, and I think you're really gonna love it. As to how complicated would you say the game is in terms of learning how to build and create things? Wonderful tutorials in the game. Do every one of them. Just follow the first time user experience. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. And there are lots of orgs out there to consider joining. I'd blast through the tutorials, or take your time through the tutorials, and then go find an org. We're part of Infinity Corporation. which has been involved in the game intimately from before the pre-alpha launch. So, I mean, by the Kickstarter, we were already involved in conversations with the team over there at JC and providing feedback and input and stuff. So
Yeah.
the complexity is what makes the game so amazing. And if you just take your time through the first time user experience, this goes for everybody, even players that have been played for a long time that went away and are now coming back. Take your time, go through the first time user experience. And
Yeah, it's way better than it used to be. It's wonderful.
I don't know who they hired to do it, but man, they knocked it out of the ballpark.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Especially if you haven't played for a while, it's really a good refresher.
Daenerys says he's got tinnitus really bad from his military service. Yeah, interest to infinity and beyond. Yeah, for sure.
Had to do it.
Oh, thank you, Varkstorm. Yeah, Mhaijik, if you can drop our link one more time. Oh, it's right there. Never mind, it's right there. Okay, right above. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, the tutorials have been pretty solid. Yep. I haven't done them all, but the ones that we've done.
And the tutorials over and above the first time user experience give you quanta and talent points to spend, so that's a wonderful bonus too if you do the tutorials.
And if you're someone who learns from other people as opposed to learning from just going through the stuff on your own, and you are looking for an organization, don't have one, I highly recommend Infinity Corporation. There's lots of great orgs out there. If you're German, there's Hyperion. There's just so many wonderful orgs and wonderful streamers. But we've got a really large, helpful team and great focus and very knowledgeable people. And yeah, there's that. I could just go on.
Right.
Thank you.
We don't just build spaceships. You can build sculptures. Clad is cool, yeah. You can join Clad. Clad's an org.
Yep. And some of it sometimes depends on where you are, what languages you speak.
Mm-hmm.
We're mostly English, but we have people from all over. We have people from other orgs that are also part of our org because we're open like that.
Yeah.
So.
Nuber said that at our meeting on last Sunday, we were 51 English speaking and 49 people from other countries. 49% when he checked at the end of beta.
Wow.
So it was almost 50-50. Yeah. But yeah, there's museums. You can go visit places in VR basically, and they've got the ship, small, medium, and large ship museum, and a space station museum. But they're gonna add an art museum. They took copies of all the art objects, well, not all, but many art objects that people had created in game, and they're gonna put out a NQ art museum. I'm really excited to see what's gonna be in that.
Look who's there, Immortalis. Hey, brother. Yeah, we were spying on you. People were saying Immortalis is in the game, but we hadn't heard from you, man. Welcome. Been lurking. That's cool though. Lurking's good. And Mhaijik's very graceful. She never calls people out when they're lurking.
Right.
I do, but that's why she doesn't give me the controls anymore.
Well, you got enough to do with all that other stuff.
I know.
You're doing.
The dome. No, let's go see the. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, that's right. After Gio, after you logged out last night, I stayed in. I went back to Angry Dad's chat. They got the dome in.
I can't believe you're here, Mhaijik. Oh my god.
I know. I can't believe I'm here either. But finally, I mean, Angry Dad had to work today, so everyone was telling him, and he kept taking shots. It's Angry Dad, go to bed, go to bed. So, like 2:30 my time, which was 3:30 his time, and your time, I said, okay, Angry Dad, if you go to bed now, you can tell everyone you're going to bed with me, because I'm going to bed. So I don't know if he actually did, but I did go to sleep.
You single folks. Oh my God. It's a fun community, folks. We have a really fun community, and it's cool that there are just such a big variety of people that play the game.
So the dome's by Market 6, Daz?
On Alioth or Haven?
Alioth.
Okay. So I'm gonna put my ship in my pocket. We call this a pocket ship. If it's got a limited number of engines and no space engines and no containers, you can actually put your means of transportation into your pocket. Talking for the new folks there. You just put your reticle over your construct and hit Alt B, and poof. It's one of my favorite features of the game.
Yeah, I like that too.
All right, so I'm going to make my way to our hovercraft. It's got our stuff, our carry-all. It's got our stuff. Got a TCU I want to just stock up on.
So Immortalis, 36 hours in game so far, but you have to go back to work next week. You don't mean you've been in here 36 hours straight, do you?
He probably has.
Yeah, Idris, T-Rex created that ship and gave it to Geo the other day on stream.
Yeah. So if all right, there are missions that you can do to
12 hours a day. Okay.
There are missions you can do to earn quanta, which is the monetary unit in the game. And there's a lot of easy stuff you can do.
Daenerys just ran into another bug.
Ooh,
Bug report.
Report those bugs. District 8. I want to go to District 7.
This is great. I love this that they added where you could go to market. What? That sounds like a poem. To market to buy a fat pig? Is that what it is? I can't remember.
I was on
So
a
you
train
could
of
just
thought and interrupted myself.
You're going to Market 7 to get to the holler you got and pick up something? I don't remember.
All right. So it's nighttime here. It's very dark. Just turn my gamma up to 2, and now I can see. And I still don't see my ship.
So there's a couple things in chat. Damien says that they've been pocketing the basic flyer, taking the shuttle to Alioth, and harvesting surface rocks. So you can just harvest rocks on unclaimed tiles on Alioth? That's a thing? And Daenerys said, if you calibrate your mining unit, make sure you pick up the ore after you calibrate it, because if you do another calibration before you pick up the ore, you may not get all the ore that was generated. I didn't know that, and I've done a few calibrations. Thank you on that. So you're going to bug report that? Because it should just keep piling up, I would think.
So wait, now when you calibrate, does it dump a large load into your containers at that point?
No, when you calibrate, we talked about this last night. When you calibrate your mining unit, it spawns ground harvestable rock. It puts it on the ground, as well as continuing to mine into your containers. So you got to pick up that ground spawn before you calibrate it again.
Daz, you're saying go to market. Did you say market 6 or market 8?
Market 6 for the dome or 8? 6.
Oh, who were the two new players we were talking to.
Yes.
Varric Storm and there was one other. The other one.
I'm scrolling.
If you knew their,
Storm and
if you're new,
Astra.
asking about the game, raise your hand.
Yeah.
So there's also another feature. There's totally a form of gameplay completely invented by the player base, and that is racing. And it is huge. It is a huge part of Duo Universe. The racing on so every Friday night is race night, and there are tracks. People are setting up tracks all over on every planet. And they have races that are interplanetary. They have races that are just on courses. They have races where they go to all the markets. They have races through PvP space where they know all the pirates are waiting. And dude, it's like straight out of Star Wars. It's just great. So for anybody who's new, watching and curious about just different gameplay stuff, it's really one of my favorite parts of the game. The PvP is fantastic. It's complex. You really need to be part of a larger org if you really want to tackle PvP. We have bands of pirates. We have band of outlaws. Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. And they're so sweet. I love those guys. They are. They're the nicest. They're the nicest mean pirates I've ever met. They really are. They really are. They're so sweet. Love them. Absolutely love them. And then there are. I mean, you get all kinds of gameplay here. There's a lot of role playing. Some people will just look for people that have unsecured they've left their stuff unsecured, and they'll just take it. So you got to be on your toes. And if you get, you get your stuff nicked. Well, just remember, it's a lesson learned. No, Idris, I don't know if that's been addressed. I don't know if they consider that a form of gameplay. I just don't know. But I've been gone for 10 months, so I don't have all the answers. The Carfinator? The Shaffinator. Yeah, Damien, it seems to me like grieving, but I don't know.
Some group was building nets out in space. But if they do it in the PvP zone, that's just part of PvP. I think.
Well, there's that time. Remember when Shamsi ran into that? He's out in the middle of space, and he flies into a container. Is that Daz? It's got to be Daz. Yes.
So then, where Geo's going now, some very creative people in the game thought up a way to kill us without PvP. So that's where Geo's going now. It's called the Dome. So it's Friday night race night. They have races. You can sit on this toilet there, Geo.
Daz.
And so these guys created this idea. They built a dome, and this is where Geo's going. And within the dome is the Dezorum Cube of Death. It's a cube on a dynamic core that's run by a remote controller.
Look at that. There it is.
And
Sorry.
you sit on the cube. You buy your ticket, and all the money from the tickets goes into the prize. That's the prize. So you sit on the cube, and AD and there's a bar. AD will remote control the cube and crash it around inside the dome, killing people. The last one alive wins the prize.
It's stupid, insane fun. It's just, yeah.
And the very last day of beta, the very last night of beta, the prize got up to 84 billion quanta was the prize. And then the next day it got wiped. There was no more quanta. So this is...
Look at this magic. Is that a light? Yeah, no, that's lumicite. That's Lumivoxels. Purple Lumivoxels. That is fantastic. That's the first time I've seen those.
Yeah, Pixie was making those last night, the different colors. So this is the new cube. It's very, very... It's like the cube on steroids. It needs to get repaired from the testing.
Make sure my... Here. Oops. So I'm making sure that I don't have anything in my inventory.
Yeah, there's actually room for 24 people on the cube, and we have filled the cube a couple times with 24 people. You get 24 people times 500k, that's quite a prize. Look at the dome. The dome.
So the Zorm is using the maneuver tool to move this thing around and try to smash people into the walls.
It's
right?
remote. It's
Oh, it's remote control. Oh,
yeah, remote control.
Oh, that's right. Wow, that's right. That's cool. Well, right now he's just maneuvering it, I think.
That could be.
Yeah. This is great. Oh, so glad you guys got that back into the game so quickly.
Yep, that was their major effort. Get it in before today, Friday. Or before tonight.
Yeah, now I think it's doing its own thing. I don't know.
Yeah, they were testing it and making sure it worked last night.
Look on the third person, see. Yeah, when you step into this thing, make sure you don't have anything valuable in your pockets.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah,
because when you die, any items that are not like character bound, you lose.
Yep. And there is a res node there so that you could
Arcadio, hey man, 2 minutes away. Yeah, welcome, dude. We're gonna get your HUD loaded into my version of the game, and we'll be showing it off as much as possible. I got to learn it first. But I'm sure we'll get all the assistance we need. It's cool. Daz, that's awesome, dude. Are there any other builds yet to go look at? Yeah, for sure. That comes with the download off of GitHub, right, Arcadio? Did you see the adjuster effects? That is cool. All right, so what are we looking at here, Daz? Is this your little pad? Clat.
Oh, Anubis, the first thing you did after the relays was die because the reward were too heavy for the rescue pod. Yeah, a few people did that.
Marquee Dragon. It's so funny because just Monday they were asking us, so what's the most embarrassing moment for you on your streams? It's like everyone had their... Shamsi was hitting that single container in space. In the middle of nowhere, he crashes into a container, kills everybody. For Marquee Dragon, I think he was getting one-shotted in PvP space like the first time. And then he, on the opening day, he's dropping out of the Ark ship, boom, death, loses everything. Poor dude. This looks good. So I turn my camera back down, and it's dark.
Okay, I got a couple more links from Arcadio. Link to the manual for his script. So that's for the manual. And then
Arcadio says, Shamsy, the man can break breathing.
that's funny. Well, you could say that about Geo. And then this is a link to a YouTube video of the flying in the script.
Mhaijik, I'm looking at this thing right here.
Are you looking at the bar?
This twirly thing.
Yeah.
Did they make this from your artwork?
That's why I posted my sculptures in streamer discussion, because I said, hey, that looks a lot like my artwork.
That they would do that and animate it is so cool. All right.
Yeah, it looks like the sculpt. My dad worked for United. Delete that one. Which one? Which one?
Oh,
the YouTube one? Or the manual? Delete the YouTube one? Ah! I clicked it.
So speaking of bug reports, I got to do
Oh,
a bug
okay.
report. My account has no rewards.
Yeah, that's what my email from the NQ guy was, just saying they received my my ticket, and it's in the pile, and be patient. So
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you know, God, Daz, this place is so cool. It's I love this. What's the first thing? So pubs and ships. All right, that's been my theme in gaming forever. And then there's a whole community here that just adores that. Pubs and ships. The Angry Dad, the Zorm. Yeah. So you too, if you like pubs and ships, you've come to the right place. Yeah, super cool, man. Super, super cool. Now, is this the ship we rode in on? No, that's Angry Dad's. Is that the ship?
Oh, did you see the fireplace? Asks Daz.
Fireplace, you say? Where? Behind the bar? Under the bar? It's where they're barbecuing, right? Oh, there it is. Check it out.
Let's see how they put Lumi in the space. Oh, that almost looks three-dimensional.
Okay, hold on. I got questions, man. I got lots of questions. Let me zoom into this sucker so we can really see it. Turn off my personal light source. Hide my UI. Dash, can you tell me what's going on? Is this an element? Or did...
No. What is that? Explain, please. It's
Hold
an
on.
element. We can... Whoa, I love it.
That is an element? How much of it? Just the logs? You made the
All
custom
of it
display?
is.
The whole thing.
So that and the coffee table there. Wow, I love it. I need it.
Deco
Art Deco
fireplace.
fireplace.
Holy cow, man.
So-
that is so cool.
Are they rewards?
Yeah, these are rewards. Look at that's the Art Deco bed. Ah, look at that. I've got that on one of my alts, but and the
No,
Art
it's a
Deco chair.
table.
Oh, I'm sorry, table.
Table.
But there is a bed element. There's a coffee table. Sweet. What are these rewards for? What is this for? Metallical. Hey, man.
Table chair fish tank. Oh, there's the fish tank. Is that what's on the table? Is that a fish tank on the table?
But Metallical.
Oh yeah.
See, that would just make it boring. I like I like letting people describe and yeah.
Daz goes, I don't know. Myth is one who got it. Huh.
Oh, wait a minute. What
Oh,
is
it's
that?
a weather station. On the table's a weather station. I see lightning and a cloud.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Does that mean they're going to give us lightning in the game? Oh, please.
Probably not.
Please. Oh, please. And good morning, Metallical. Dude, it's so nice to see you.
Every backer got it. Okay, Gio, you got to open up your ticket.
Every backer got it?
Every
Really?
backer except for Gio.
Except for me. Crikey. All right.
Art Deco tables, black and white. Art Deco benches, black and white. Art Deco fish tank. Art Deco lamp, fireplace, weather, and chair. Huh. I did not... Well, I'm maybe not a good enough backer.
Look at that, man.
So, what about the pet?
Yeah, pets. Well, they said that pets are going to be a while, but they're coming. They just... It's a small team. They just
I got the carpet. I got the carpet, 2 plants, and a sculpture. You kickstarted. You thought Ruby. So
Yeah.
did you, Gio.
Yeah.
There's a pets folder with holder files. Cool, Daz. So you should you need to open your ticket, Gio.
Okay.
No suits. And it might have been gold. Well, if it was gold, I got gold, so.
Oh.
And we were in pre-alpha.
All right, Daz, let's go for a spin, brother.
Oh, Immortalis got it as a silver founder, but no STU. Yeah. I didn't get any of that stuff, or STU.
Who all was supposed to get STUs? I thought everybody who was like in the pre-alpha, alpha.
That's
If they bought any kind of founder pack.
that's what I thought.
Turning
Oh,
my
well.
camera back up and my field of view. So I like 100 for field of view for pictures. And when you set it to 120, the world gets kind of distorted. And I was going through some of my screenshots that I wanted to turn into artwork, and there was so much distortion that I couldn't correct it.
So RMK, that fireplace is a backer reward. Oh, look at that! All the pilot houses lined up in a row.
Now, did you guys just blueprint it and then just spawn a bunch of copies, or
No,
this?
you can't. It's
Yeah,
got to
you
be all
can.
else.
No,
Can you?
Yeah, you can
You can-
blueprint any of this stuff. You should be able to.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
You
yeah,
can.
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
So my question is this a whole bunch of separate tunes that or was it just you made a blueprint and cast it? Spawn?
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, they started building. Yep, Metallica's right. Yep, they're not DRM. Oh,
Okay.
look. Hold on, Daz, don't go anywhere. Stop.
Bloop.
Look at the
Oh,
mod on that.
modified.
That is great. Love it. Who's Wraith Heel? Why am I not surprised? Wraith Heel. Is it Wraith? Wraith's not here, is he?
I haven't seen him yet.
Right, let me adjust my camera.
Oh, that's right. Damien did say he has a core blueprint for all of the outposts. Okay.
Super.
Dad says look behind you when you get a moment too. Or he's behind you, I'm not sure. At the end of the runway. Oh, at the end of the runway.
Down here, Daz? Where?
Or further.
Wait for it. This is a cool. So is this one of the starters right here?
Yeah, I think so.
That's like-
Or is that from the ship shop?
Novaquark GP MK1 bronze. I don't know. Behind me at the end of the runway. All right.
Water.
Yeah, I just see water. And there's somebody standing over there. Raytheon. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Raytheon.
Raytheon.
But I mean, is he in the stream?
Oh, okay. Josh says the Jeeps are for a friend rewards.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ah, that's good to know. The Jeeps are cool. I like that. All right, Daz.
That's funny. Oh, Rady. Well, this is cool. Good knowledge. You can core blueprint your outpost. Damien's got core blueprints of all the outposts that are available. The Jeep is a reward. The fireplace is a really cool reward.
God, this ship is so fast.
Yeah. That's how people can fly, not around a planet, but through a planet.
It is so crazy fast. And no space engines, but he does have space brakes. Because, yeah, you got to, you're up, he gets into space accidentally so often. Oh, so let me look at the map real quick. Something just blew up, Daz. What, did you hit something? That was crazy. Oh,
What's that?
Yeah, something on the front of the ship blew up.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, someone's doing industry underwater. Okay.
Oh, they're just...
Oh, Anchor Dad stuff.
Under the sea. Yeah. All right, so let me check the map here. There is some stuff I want to go see. Ah, look at all the friendly territories. That is Tip Jar. Tip Jar, really? Can we go see? Can we go see what's that Tip Jar? It is 4.5 kilometers in that direction. Is there a way to make your compass turn with your camera when you're just sitting in a chair? All right, let me get out. I'll tell you exactly where it is, Daz. It is...
You could copy the coordinates and paste them into local chat.
Yeah. So it's southeast.
There's a fish. Oops. No, the fish is gone.
Hello? Monsieur. Let's see. Go to my map. Copy the coordinates. Oops.
Oh, I was watching the stream and pull up the maps.
Okay. Here we go. Copy coordinates to clipboard.
Where does he want to go?
Oh, wait a minute.
Tip jar.
Tip jar's location. Here we go. Copy coordinates to clipboard. There we go. And go to local chat.
Smith.
There's local. Here we go. Senior Daz. Hey, Mythkill, what's happening? So your fireworks are silvers. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what level reward all that cool stuff, the fireplace and the what reward level. And if you guys were just silver, then
You said to market, right?
No, tip jar. So I put the link in local chat if you want to look at local chat.
Yeah, but I got the market when I clicked that.
So. Ba-dum-bum. Set as destination.
Okay, it's there. Okay, then. Okay.
Copy coordinates.
There's something weird.
I'll paste them again.
Some of the things are recruit a friend
Oh
rewards.
yeah, here you go. Daz.
Metallica, you lost it all.
Huh. Oh no, gambling.
Oh, I'm not in game. I should check my talent queue. Some
By the way,
people's
that was the first time I crashed. Sorry.
some people's
Of
talent
course it
queue has
was.
been stopping.
Mine's still cranking.
Okay.
I got 4 days of junk in there.
Morning, Voxel Vision.
Hey, Voxel, what's up, bro? Welcome. All right, we got a lot of people watching. What's the primary thing you're working on first with your talents? Whether queued or selected, is it piloting? Is it inventory management? Is it mining? Is it character movement? Is it constructs? The number of constructs you can have? Which alt? Yeah, you're for your primary character. Are there talent points for scripting? Hey, that's a cool view, man. Getting a picture of that. My world upside down.
Oops.
All right, tip jars. Just good. All right, he's got some basic industry stuff going on, but look, he's got a lot of alts. I think he's got all those different houses. That's cool. It's really neat to see all these small industries being set up. I assume they're all being set up on extra small or small cores. We're also interested in any reports of critters that you see on your screens. So we've got birds in the desert, we've got fish in the water. What are we getting in areas like this where we got palm trees? Anything? It'd be cool if we get like sea turtles and tortoises and iguanas. Don't get me started.
Sorry. Wait.
Arcadio, someone posted completing the air delivery challenge in 6 minutes. Get out. Oh, what, butterflies, Damien? Okay. Hey, Conqueror, what's up, brother? Nice to see you. It's a YouTube video of doing it in 6 minutes. That's insane. I can't even imagine. Oh, I was so hoping we could get Avatar versus Avatar. It would just be so much fun. Can you imagine the arenas? The arenas were one of the coolest things in Landmark. What was the name of Destron's character? Destron was really into the PvP, the Avatar versus Avatar stuff. Wilder, talk to Nuber. I think Nuber knows. Yeah, the challenges are repeatable. Yep, they are repeatable. So you just get quanta, that's my understanding. But yeah, it's the same amount of quanta every time. 300 for the air delivery. Space challenge takes a while. That's how people are stockpiling. There's an ailerons delivery mission you can get at the mission headquarters right by the ARC ship. And that is that Mhaijik. Is that a delivery to Market 12? Mhaijik, are you there? Am I all alone?
Sorry, I had myself muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Core players, hey, welcome, man. So you can do the challenge. Oh, was that what question Kermit was answering? You can do the challenge every 18 hours. Oh, the Snow Valley Arena, yeah, Voxelvision, that was cool. So Voxelvision used to host the big pumpkin carving contest in Landmark. We were hoping he was going to do it again here, but just based on the limited number of elements that we have, he's not going to do it yet. So I imagine that will fall on our shoulders with Mhaijik. Mhaijik has a.
We did it last Halloween. We had the pumpkin contest,
and it was nice. You going to do it again?
I don't know.
People. Yes, we did see the dome. There's the mission headquarters right there. For those that are new, you can, when you're within range of the mission headquarters and you want to pick up a package here for your mission that you have to deliver someplace, come here. And this is another Shatari creation right here. Well, that guy he is an incredible builder. When I tracked him down, Mhaijik, he wasn't even playing Dual Universe. He'd gotten an invite to the Vanguard team, and he was so crushed by what happened with Landmark. He's like, I'm not going to open myself up to that happening again. I'm like, oh, dude, you got to do it. So I said, hey, Shatari, just trust me. Get in the game. Come talk to these people. Because we needed him so badly. Oh man, that is a great shot.
I'm doing fine, Meatball.
Yeah, I hit the thing, you know.
You bounced off. Oh, so off we go into the wild blue yonder, soaring high into the sky.
Okay, Arcasio gave me the link of the air challenge done in 6 minutes, so there we go.
That is an upsetting video. I can't even pick up one package and attempt a landing in 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Gosh. 6 minutes. That's crazy. Oh,
this ship really doesn't do well when it goes straight down, type of thing. It has to move a little bit forward.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
Why it blew up before.
Ah,
so,
okay, that makes sense.
like,
oh, so how fast are you going? Seeing stuff streak
had
by.
It to 16.
Okay.
But it would,
all right.
yeah.
He got them all, even bounced once and landed upside down once. And sick, wow. That's incredible.
I did that. I did it upside down. Yeah, Damien, I don't think practice is going to help me one bit. Because you got to do it without having any HUD. And I just, without any special flight script. Yeah, okay, just says he's got the bouncing down pretty darn good. All right. I am liking the nebula. So check it out. I'm going to change the gamma back to 1.8, or I mean 0.8. And it's dark, but look at that pretty sky.
How many people took part in my pumpkin contest? Let's see. Let me look at history here just a second.
But Voxelvision, I think, don't set your expectations at landmark level. Just think of it as a community opportunity, and just based on what you did for the community at landmark, I think will draw even more people. Now, if you don't have the time, that's totally understandable.
But not acceptable.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Now that seriously with the new Vertex editor, people are going to be able to make really crazy stuff that we just didn't expect. So, just saying. Yeah, Meatball. We showed off the elements at his bar. It was cool. I got those in one of my characters' inventories, but I hadn't placed them down, so I didn't know what they looked like. So what are we doing?
I don't know. Looking for life.
Looking for life. All right.
Just saw there was a lot of places captured.
Let me go to the map. See what is a rad. Oh man, there's so much. So I'm looking at the friendly places. Dyfydd pin. Right up to your.
See it. I see it. Over here.
There's
some.
Oh, Mad Tulip. I like that name. And Captain Black. Oh, let's go to Captain Black. I'm curious to see what Captain Black is up to.
Buck, so there was about
north of
15 creations for the pumpkin contest. About 15 entries.
I just dropped it.
Like just a plane.
I like that the rendered distance for the Ark ship is really far. But it's not that far for big constructs, is it? And thankfully there's not going to be any death towers over 1,000 meters.
I think Odie already has a tower.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, can we go see it? Do you know where?
I don't know where it is because I haven't actually hang out with him at all. So it's...
Keeper? Keeper? What is Keeper? I got a talent for Keeper. What? Is that from a talent?
Oh, storage? Storage, maybe? Improving storage. Keeper seems like, you keep stuff.
Is that for not sharing the quanta that I received?
Yeah. Good night, goodbye, Daenerys. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, thanks, dude. Have a great day, man. Great evening wherever you are. Cyanide, hey. So weird that we're not seeing all the I know. That truly was safe zone PvP.
Claire versus Deathstick.
Josh says 1K limit, huh? I'll have to trim your tower a bit, yeah. Was it more than 1K tall? Cyanide, it's good to see you, brother.
I'm not sure. The meta is to create a flower, so you have one tile in the center, and then however many tiles circle around it, and that's your mining.
But the weekly upkeep for that is going to be crazy. Oh, look at that screenshot. Let me dial it down.
Oh, you get a mining bonus when you mine on adjacent tiles. I didn't know that. That explains the meta of having doing the flowers. Huh.
I
But yeah.
love what they've done to the game, Mhaijik. I don't know if you're seeing my screen, but
Yeah, I'm watching your screen.
it's really cool.
The scenery is a lot better.
The skybox, the lighting, the horizon.
The stars.
Yep.
Just the perfect amount of haze in the environment. Did a lot of tweaking. You know, since the terrain is a voxel mesh, it's not like a pre-rendered planet where the entire 3D model is all there pre-rendered. So for those that are new, seeing the game for the first time, you're like, man, that ground kind of looks weird. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the voxel mesh rendered to my client, and the first pass is low res. As I get closer, it's high res. Hey, T-Rex. And the third is high. Oh, the Sunset, man, and Sanctuary. Yeah, you need to upload that, dude. Yeah, the visuals all over the game are dramatic. Daz, have you spent any time on Mattis or Jago? Yago? No.
I really have no idea where to fly.
This-
I'm trying to find places that I know that there's active people, but
I think my starter house is on a static core myth. At least they're using a static core for a table inside it. Conquer, the dome is in.
Oh, Briginti! Hey, straight ahead. Briginti's.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Set his destination. He's gonna be so mad at
I
me.
just said a destination. Let's see. Okay, straight ahead. Oh, the cluster over there. Okay. Yeah.
Pasting it in the chat just in case. Oh, look at that light. Look at the lens flare effect. Man, did I change my... I thought I had the horizontal. I'm getting these... Yeah, I do. That is magic. Look at that light.
Yeah, that's
right.
interesting. Yeah.
Sorry. I don't see any structures though.
No structures. Hey, do you have a VR thing on your ship here?
A VR pod on that little
Yeah.
ship? I don't think
like
so.
maybe one in your pocket. I need...
It's tucked up there. No? It's, sorry.
I'd like to... Let's go to one of the ship museums. We did the small. I don't think we visited any of the others.
Where's the ship museum? Oh, you're thinking about the...
Through VR,
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are on Alioth, but we can find out. If you can head back to the nearest market, I guess, unless you know of somebody who's got a VR that's open.
Let's see, market.
So they are going to be putting some more points of interest within the Pioneer Zone. That's what it's called, right? The Pioneer Zone? The area of tiles that are owned by Ophelia.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that was called Pioneers Hub. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. But we know I'm seldom wrong. Yeah, there's the arc ship.
Try to mark the sun here.
Curious where we're going to be.
Yeah, that's one version.
So, I'm curious if the live version of the game is going to, the official launch version of the game is going to look like the beta in many ways. Are big orgs going to set up and rebuild in the same places, or the same kind of things they used to build? I don't know. Hey, Razbiter, Razbator, yeah, I have not. Actually, yeah, we flew into space. Was that with Pantera on the demo?
I think so.
Idris.
I think so.
Idris, hey man, thanks for joining us this morning,
Not a
brother.
market.
But there's pods here. Ah.
I need to have a boost to the hover.
Oh, you got to rebuild your gaming rig, Idris? Yeah, okay. How do you feel? I'm still playing on my old laptop, but the game, in ultra settings, is playing really smoothly so far. So I'm grateful for that. All right. So let's go hit. So we've been to the excuse me, the small ship. Let's go hit the big ship museum, shall we?
Sure. Like looking at stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so off in space. Where in space are we?
That sounds familiar.
I like
So we are only 8 SU away from Alioth. Oh, very nice. All right, so I made a special request to the team, and I asked them if they could light the ships, and they did.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because when we were at that one museum, it was so dark we couldn't see anything. Very cool.
And the camera work you can do because you're in space is gonna be brilliant. Oh my gosh, that's great. That is a cool looking ship right there. And that that's the Vorkin Confessor. Now, is Vorkin the player name? Holy cow, look at these ships, Mhaijik. The Polaris. Polejack. All right. There's a whole bunch down here. Oh, yes! They got it in. Look at this. This is ODY's. We did a really cool video of this. I wasn't able to be there to film it, but Nuber and a bunch of folks from ODY took all the footage. We should see. We should see some cool. They're gonna use that footage for something else. I gotta get into the team. What a great ship. Oh, this is, excuse me, these are the ships from the French guys. Let me see what the name is. Has anyone visited any of these ship museums yet? Renard SFC. What is SFC?
Space Federation Consult? I don't know.
These are the French guys. Starfleet Command.
Starfleet Command, yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you, Kurgan.
I don't know. That's a cool ship, though. I remember we had that ship at the big ship show we had right before Alpha 3 wiped. Southern Fried Chicken right on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh God, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, why do we start the food discussion so early?
I know. And mind you, everybody, you're just seeing the outsides of these ships. You can check out the insides. There's the Hercules, FSI, French Science International or something.
Yeah, you're right. FSI is the French team.
Let's go here. These are some famous ships. These. So for that Alpha 3 air show, I filmed the whole thing. And NQ they wanted to show it. They wanted to let me use it, but they said that because it was before the mesh server, and they just said the footage just wasn't crisp enough, even though I had my voxel setting at 20 for render distance or render quality.
Give me flashbacks.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Is it here? Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. This ODY ship. Who was your org mate that built this? His name is. We dubbed it the Paradise. Southern Cal, SoCal Exile. Is he in the game? Is he playing? Do we know?
Carl?
Huh? Southern
What did
Cal.
you say?
Southern Cal Exile. SoCal Exile. It's Southern California Exile. This
SoCal. That's a long time ago.
he made this incredible ship.
Also, Carl is live. He's on Discord at least.
He is?
He's alive. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. So I made a really cool video. It was just some fan art stuff, and it got approved by NQ. I should dig that up. It's if you go to studiog.live, it's there, and it's my list of animations. It's studio-g.live. Oh, yes. Mhaijik, this is so cool looking. Oh my gosh.
Are all the museums in space now?
I think so.
they didn't want to pay rent either. That Ophelia, what a landlord.
Oh no, Thazrin says no, they're not all in space.
No, they're not? Okay.
This is our big gun at Infinity Corp. The Boundless. That's the updated version. Cool. That's the combat version. Nice. I just custom building your own ships. I mean, complete design, the skin, everything. It's just something that you don't have in any other game. And then to go into this space combat. I mean, you can build blocky stuff in some games, but man, there's just nothing like this. And you gotta remember, a lot of these ships were built before we had the Vertex tool. So it's some real genuine voxelmancy was required to make that work. Now, are we able to have, like, if you have a construct in the PvP zone, are you able to put weapons on it?
Can you weaponize
shoot,
the construct?
Yeah, and shoot back at pirates or anybody who's attacking, like in the launch video. I love that idea, but do we have that ability now? Because I've just never seen it, and I don't know if anybody that
You mean first-person type of shooting thing?
where you get your little fleet of ships and you approach the space station that's fully armed, and the space station can shoot at you, and you get to shoot back at it.
Oh, like a mission.
Yeah, on a static, where the weapons are on a space core. Yeah, the station in that video, the launch video, was built by IC. Damien. Yeah. The Citadel, that's right. Some beautiful ships down here. Oh, look at now. This is one I don't recognize. I don't think. Have we ever seen this before? It's got all the landing pads on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't know.
6. That is whose is this? Hey, good morning, BV.
Reminds me of the
Avengers?
ship that was standing beside of all the markets with all the jets on it.
Yes. USNC or whatever. Is that it? Oops.
Look like the same style also.
This is the Giovanni the Kraken. Huh. I'm not sure I've seen this.
So that's cool. I like it. And they're numbered? Oh, I found Nuber's ship. He's got a bunch of alts, so I found his 7 of 9 ship. I took a screenshot, so I'm gonna post that someplace.
Oh, they put the Nautilus in here. Oh my god. And look, Thaz has got his gorgeous ship in
Yep.
there. Oh
Yep.
man, that is just so awesome. One of my all-time favorite ships is this luxury cruise ship. It's a super yacht. built by the folks over at Captain's Customs, and a Drinix. He was so kind. They made one for me and put our name on it, Landmark Explorer. So I asked him if he could do a core blueprint to make sure he's got the one with Landmark Explorer. He said he's got it. It was Nautilus 14. So he said he'll get me a blueprint, regular blueprint of it too, so that we can get all the materials. I wouldn't ask them to do that a second time. But that was just really kind. Adrenix is such a good dude. Hey, Cypher Bradley, what's happening, man? Yeah, I know this is. They have their own club. The folks that got one of these have their own like channel on Discord. It's like a super yacht club, you know. It's just so cool. Yeah, it was a fuel hog. It was designed early on. It's got a whole bunch of extra large engines facing down, Atmos. So it's got incredible hover capability. Oh, here it is. Here's the giant hauler. Was this the one from Captain's Customs? Good Lord, is that a multi-core ship, the Titan? Oh, let me turn on my dynamic. No, that's a single. Is that a single core? Yeah, that's a single core. Oh my God, it's so huge.
Built to the boundaries. Corgis.
Yeah, you can hear those suckers. They're so cute, but man, they just bark annoyingly at people. Oh, come on, link up. There we go. Get these really smooth camera pans here. And you can use an Xbox controller in the game. I'd probably use a PlayStation controller as well. But there's an app on Steam called Controller Companion, and that's what I'm using right now to.
Oh my gosh, a blue tick healer corgi mix? That's got to be interesting looking. Well, Arcasio says Joy to Key also works.
I used that one and had some trouble when they introduced the security features in the game. Mine stopped working. Look at that. Oh, man, that's so cool.
Oh, that's a great can't talk. Screenshot.
Ah, that's so cool. All right. Up. 9, tab. Exit.
Burr.
So,
nope, you're
Lord
going to be hearing me say burr.
Lord Kurgid. You almost had Joy 2 Key working with your joystick. But didn't work smoothly enough for flight. In space, it's a little easier for me, but the camera's smoother in space. But when we're on the planet and I'm in third person and I'm doing these pans because the camera's not moving on a flat plane when I'm panning it, because it's slightly like this. There's jittery. It's very jittery. And nothing I've been able to do fixes that. Oh my. Where are we in the world? We're on Alioth? Hey, this is where the old museum was, Mhaijik. Look at that. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, a flower of tiles. You get a center tile and then 6 tiles around it, so you need 7 tiles for extreme mining unit facilitation. Extreme.
All right. Go. See, I love the light that we have here.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't mine on headquarter tiles. If you set your tile to headquarter, you can't mine on it. You can't use a mining unit on it. You can harvest mine, but you can't use a mining unit on a headquarter tile. Goodbye, core players group.
Hey, Core. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. It was great seeing you.
I don't know. Labre says, so air delivery says 18-hour interval, but the next time always says now. Can we just keep repeating that? I thought, and my impression was the 18 hours, you had 18 hours to complete it, otherwise you failed, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
Good morning.
Magic, that may be correct.
Good morning, Mick.
Hey.
Well, yeah, every 18 hours, but what does that every 18 hours mean? You can only do it every 18 hours. 18 hours is the cooldown. I don't know.
Oh, the game looks so good. Getting some really popping screenshots here.
Well, the reason you set your tile to headquarters is so you don't have to pay the tax. And Kermit says if you pay the tax, then you can mine. So it's kind of like, oh, look.
That's great. So they got that one floating up in the air, but I don't see. Whoops.
A
don't
way to
fall
get
off
up there. Yeah, don't fall off.
Oh my gosh, look at
Oh, that's cool. This is still a work in progress, maybe.
So this has got pristine white voxels.
Very crisp.
Be so cool if we could have like a little bit of you know, voxel damage from just, you know, entering, exiting atmosphere type things. You know, little particle strikes from flying through space. You guys know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, on the edges, just to give it some texture.
It
Didn't
would be
Angry...
lovely, but that would be insanely difficult.
You could do it with you could do it with transparent screens.
I suppose, yeah. I thought Angry Dad dragged some ships up into PvP space, shot at them so that they get the damaged effect for his junkyard, and then brought him back.
So Loaded's got a sign, but I don't do signs for anybody else's.
Nobody else has a sign.
Man, that is.
Huh.
That is
Interesting.
that is just so biased.
Uh-huh.
But it's Loaded. Bosco, hey man. Weather would be yes. I've been promoting the weather thing for years.
I think weathering on the ships.
Oh,
is
weathering.
what
Oh, weathering. I'm sorry.
weathering.
Yeah, weathering. Yeah, weathering would be neat. So, I tweet it out every 6 months or so. I'll send a tweet out with lightning and, you know, some really cool clouds that some photographer shot, and I'll make the comment, "Wouldn't this be great in DU?" And sometimes they'll like it or retweet it,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's, you know, they would certainly like to do it. Just
Mm-hmm.
don't know what's possible with the current.
If I should comment it technically, then it would be that you would submit your ship to become a solid, so it wouldn't be voxels anymore. You wouldn't be able to change it anymore, and then they would put a new UV map of the whole ship.
Mm-hmm.
It would actually put less load on the server in a way, but it would also make it possible to have this thing that you're like the dirt on the shader. But
McTobe, hey McToby, welcome, man. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
Cyanide wants different skins for elements. I think that's in the works.
Yeah, we've got some of that already, but they don't have a large art team, so you just got to be patient.
So one theory on the sign was that the copy of loaded ship that they took
had the sign on
it.
Okay. This was
because it did look like a loaded sign. It definitely looked like something loaded had made.
This is this Hyperion ship? This was at a couple of air shows. Noggin, LOC. What's LOC? Anybody know what org that is?
Mm-mm.
Oh, just so many ships, so little time. Many of these ships will be back in the game relatively soon, I imagine.
If they save their core blueprints, yep. Oh, a space, an alien craft. Loss of consciousness, says Kurgan. LOC, loss of consciousness.
So this is a small version of the hammerhead.
That's what I was thinking, looking at it. I said, God, that looks like a hammerhead.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks familiar, that ship shape.
Oh, this is Flip 360. I follow Flip on Twitter.
That's been at the air show. Lots of coffee. Kermit says LOC, lots of coffee.
I like that. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff downstairs.
Oh, there's the bus. The IC school bus is out over there behind you.
Check it out. There's 1K's. Do you remember what the name of this thing was?
Mm-mm.
Turn on my. The Naga.
Are you allowed to be here if you don't like coffee? Sure, Cyanide.
Yes. We'll just make you drink tea.
Oh, we don't make anyone drink anything except for Angry Dad.
I love that guy. Oh my God, Angry Dad. He's just too much. Oh, there is so much to see here. Oh my gosh, look at all these ships. Ah, the skull is down there. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And it just, the catches in the daytime, it just looks so good.
I like green tea. I'll drink one cup of coffee in the morning and then I switch to green tea. In the summer it's cold green tea, in the winter it's hot green tea.
Oh, this is that ship that I thought was one of the platforms. Oh, there's Pantera's truck. Aha!
Yep. I remember that.
The Brutus? Isn't that the Brutus?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That is a great shot right there.
And then you have to use that ship as a jumping game to be able to get back on the platform.
Right.
If you hop off, you use that ship to jump back up on the platform.
Oh, and then wait, there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. Come on.
Oh, they did add a ramp down. See, there's a down ramp now. Before, you couldn't get back up if it went down on the sand.
So this is new. This ship was not in the museum before. A Dank Knight Hera. Oh my gosh. Why did I not realize it was Dank Knights?
Well, yeah, the black and red, yeah.
What an epic ship. Perfect place to put it, too. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got here perfect time of day. I just can't get over how good this stuff looks.
I could see the birds up in the sky. I just saw some.
And mind you, everybody, we're not even touring the interiors. We're just showing off the outsides of these ships.
That one's an odd. Oh, never mind. So it looks like it's in an odd spot, but if you're up on top on the platform, you could walk into the ship from up there.
Tic Tacs. Tic Tac.
Ah!
Tic Tac, are you there?
He was, I thought.
Yeah.
Tic Tac ship.
Cobra. Oh, look at the birds. You were
Calorie-
talking about that. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that.
Yeah, Calorie said I had the Archangel, the next ship over. Wanted on Serapis' stream. Cool. Sci-Fi Bradley likes the ship with the green eyes. Oh, the biter, yeah. The biter's the one we thought was a platform, but it was really a ship. Oh, I don't think this green one was here before.
What?
Green. I don't remember the green lights before. And it's got a sign.
Holy smokes. Who's this? You guys see that?
Yeah, it doesn't really say who. Light duty MCore as is
So they picked this up from-
space only. Yeah.
I picked it up from. I don't know where they. I've never seen it before.
Picked it up from someone's shop.
This one right here reminds me of a ship from one of the superhero movies. Is it the Fantastic Four?
I don't know.
It's gorgeous. Who's? Let's see. Is
Oh, Calorie
DJ
says
Slicer,
that
the
that's the
Archangel.
Archangel.
Yeah.
Yep, the Archangel. DJ Slicer. It's one of Drax's ships.
Oh, Calorie, I think you won one of these, didn't you?
That's what he said on,
Okay,
on
okay.
Serapis stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that. Okay, all right. I remember that, man. Gosh, Cerebus gave me cool stuff in his dreams.
Well, you can give away what people give you to give away.
That is a hard ship to get. Drax. Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
Drax.
Oh, that is Drax.
Drax, I'd never
Okay.
seen this before, brother. If you're watching, man. DJ Slicer's amazing. I'm kind of overwhelmed, Mhaijik. There's so much here. This is cool. This is Watanka figures. Anyone know is Watanka coming back to the game? That guy can build like nobody's business, but
Haven't heard.
I know he at one point he got kind of impatient with progress of the game, just moved on. But there's no other game that's going to give you the ability to create like this game, so.
Oh, you made it.
So I can remember standing on this deck going, what ship is that? The little what do they park here? They parked a basic extra large space engine. Great collection of ships. Man, there's probably stuff we've missed. Walk around the desert here.
There's a skull.
Yeah, that was from the race. So they published the race, and they gave us permission to because we made the video of that race. It was fantastic. It was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. But it was before we had the mesh server, so you get all the melted voxels, and it really did. And so many people made negative comments that Nuber decided, hey, you know what? Let's just make that video private, because they gave us. It was published on the IC YouTube. He was gracious and made the video private. But we can still show it though, because we got permission to give you a. Now that we got the official game and it's gorgeous, I think it would be cool for you guys to see what it used to look like. I don't know if I still have it, Mhaijik.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me check. Backwards Yacht, Narwhal Tower House, Apollo 11. No, I delisted it as well. But you know what? Let me. I need to take a little quick break. But I'm going to roll a video, Mhaijik. Hopefully it's going to work. I haven't played this in a while. This is the Apollo 11. So this was a project by Helvetian and a whole bunch of people from their crew. I think Pantera and some other folks were there. So this was one that I didn't have. I was unable to attend and film, so they provided footage. And again, this is before we had the mesh server, but it was to celebrate the what was it, the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 launch. So anyway, folks, without further ado, I'll be right back.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading. Feet down, 2.5. Picking up some gusts. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward, drift into the right a little. 6, down a half. 30 seconds forward, drift. 8. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
Stream's not ending. Stream's not ending. Stay tuned. can't hear you, Gio.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in so long.
And the NDA person, it was Yamamushi. Haven't seen Yama in like forever.
Yeah, forever. Is he? So he went to work in Novaquark for a while, and he just moved on to other stuff. I think. I don't know. Is he in the game? Yeah. Is he playing at all? Hey,
I don't know.
Welcome, man. Monsieur Derpy.
Have not seen the name around in a while. Until today when I saw it on the video. Okay, you're at District 4 now.
District. Oh, this is where Daz dropped us off, right?
Oh, okay.
Let me get out here and whip out my ship. How long does it take for the voxels to render in the preview?
Hey, Death Knight.
Hey, Death Knight, thank you for the stuff you gave. Making some progress. How are we doing on fuel? I don't think I have any fuel. Is there a market? No market. You know, a fuel dispenser would be nice to have at all these places. Wherever there's a landing pad, there should be a fuel dispenser. just saying. It's like a gas station.
Mm-hmm. You know, someone could do that with a ship, put a fuel dispenser on a ship and park it there, you know, for 7 days and then move it. A portable fuel dispenser.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
That's pretty. Now, is that sunrise or sunset?
That's
Are you
sunrise.
going east or west?
That's
okay.
sunrise.
Oh, it is rising really quickly.
For those of you that have been playing the game for all these years, it is really delightful to see the game, you know, the graphics, the visuals evolve to what they are now. If it was not a voxel game and these were not giant voxel meshes, they would be able to render something even visually be even more stunning, but the fact that this is all an editable universe is just incredible. So I'm not even sure where I am, Mhaijik.
By Market 4. I see it. Is that a tower or is that back towards the market? Are you going? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a market.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the
Oh, the exchange.
exchange.
Yeah.
Do we have an ETA of when they're going to start populating that with kiosks?
I was just wondering that. I wonder if they're going to have another contest for people to get their entries in. They may be just waiting, giving people, you know, time to get situated.
T-Rex, thanks for this wonderful ship, brother.
Oh, that's a great shot.
we put we put some containers on it to run a mission. It was dreadful. It was dreadful. Dreadful. Just dreadful. Oh man.
It was funny. It was good content. Oh, that's a cool shot. With the purple and the... Yeah, cyanide.
Am I like in space?
It looks like it, but I don't know. It's hard to tell because you're upside down.
Oh no, only 3K. Okay. Here we
Okay.
go. There we go.
He did cyanide. When you see the screen pause a little bit, that's him taking a screenshot. Sergeant Zeroni, it just released, full release September 27th. So
Yep.
it has been released. And there was a wipe, so everything that was in alpha and beta got wiped. And we're all starting over again.
And they've slowed production of key elements for the growth of the player, you know, of your constructs. They've slowed things down to the perfect speed, and it's going well. It's going well for everybody. It's very enjoyable, and what a smooth, incredibly smooth launch.
They said they were going to open the server at 9 a.m. Eastern, and they did. And they didn't take it. Oh, there was a queue of when I was trying to log in. I got a queue of 583, but it went really fast. And then they didn't take the server down that day at all, did they? Launch day?
No,
Did they?
I don't
Yeah,
think
they didn't
did.
have to.
They did do some hot fixes to
Mm-hmm.
try and solve.
But it went
some
really well.
issues.
Went really well.
T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
He did see it. Oh man. Okay.
Okay. It was funny.
Oh, the shame. Yeah.
Gio was embarrassed. Says, I hope T-Rex isn't watching.
Zero one, man. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. If you want to play,
Oh, I said Zeroni.
Zeroni.
Oh my.
If you want to try the game without buying it, you can go to Steam and play the demo. So you look for Dual Universe demo, and it's this exact same world that we have, except that it wipes every 7 days completely. Almost 11,000 tiles claimed on Haven. So that many accounts, yeah. So that's like Stan and 5 other players, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Magic, can you drop the link for our referral?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yeah, if you're going to get the game, go and try it. We'd appreciate the referral.
Oops. Typo, just a second. Backspace. There you go. Okay. So Leafall found a review by Yamamushi on Steam, and his review is basically saying don't buy it on Steam. Go to the Dual Universe website and buy it there. So if you want the game, buy it from the website. Don't buy it on Steam.
I mean, they're going to reach a huge player base by doing it on Steam, but you know, you put yourself at the hands of all the people that like to just be snarky.
Well,
Give
this
negative
is kind of a snarky review on Steam by Yamamushi's. Not about the game, but the decision for them to put the game on Steam.
Well, one thing's for sure, Steam takes its cut, and
Right.
and so to help out Novaquark the most, you just buy it direct from them.
Yeah. And don't read the reviews on Steam, because we all know Steam reviews, they're typically 90% always snarky.
So when you see my screen pause, it's because I'm taking a screenshot because I snap it to the cloud.
Oh, Fi sent me a screenshot of they did in AutoCAD to figure out what a full-scale Stargate Atlantis city would take.
Oh.
19 territory tiles and about 1,900 L cores. So I think we need this in game, says Fi.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll get right on that. That's way cool. That is way cool. That's a lot of stuff, though.
I'm sorry. T-Rex, what for you would be, what do you consider getting the game up to par? Man, Mhaijik, I'm just blown away by these visuals. I just can't stop taking pictures. All right, I stop. Just being cinematic because, well, until I run out of fuel.
That's what you do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, curious, like, I wonder if you could jump out of the ship and then put it in your pocket before you hit the ground.
I don't think so. You want to try it for science?
Yeah. Oh, look at the reflections on the water. It's so cool. T-Rex, I love flying the ship. Just love it. I gotta try Code Infused HUD and Arpeggios and Sagacious's. Those are I gotta get Sagacious's and Arpeggios installed.
Okay, I pasted that message about the Stargate Atlantis in streamer discussion. Stability. New player experience. I was impressed with the new player experience myself.
Yeah, T-Rex, have you I mean, you're obviously in the game.
Kurgan says some sort of gameplay loop. Either tanks or avatar versus avatar or something.
Yeah, and these are things that I know they want. I've been in some of the discussions with them, but until they are able to solve the issue of synchronization more fully, we just have to wait and be patient.
I think it's warmer outside now than it is inside my office here. Vasco would be happy if they filled out the challenges more. Yeah, they could be a little more creative, add some more creative challenges. But, you know, there's so much to do and so little people to do it.
But for those that weren't here earlier in the show, I'll get something to show you. The in-queue constructs exploded. They blew up in the game last night at some point.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Check it out. Look at that.
They don't know why.
But
or how.
And I just thought it was a rendering issue. No, I didn't see the explosions. When I landed there, it was already like this. But within about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, it cleared up and re-rendered. It was just the most bizarre thing, though. I would love to have been there when it exploded. That would have been cool. Love to have gotten some footage. If anyone's got footage of that, oh man, I want to see it. Yeah, that's true, T-Rex. That's why the world needs more old farts. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, T-Rex. So Kurgan was going to buy a space heater for his desk, but then he played DU, realized the PC raises the room's temp 10 degrees while they're playing. Problem
Really?
solved. Just play more DU.
Yeah, my graphics card is cranking. It's his fans are going full tilt. I got that external graphics amplifier case for the Alienware laptops, and it's nice. It works really well.
Oh, Labre, you'll hear me complain about the weather a lot. I like the summer. I do not like winter. I do not know why I'm still here. Well, I know why, because I've got a lot of stuff to deal with. In order for me to move, it would take a lot. But I want to go someplace warm. I want an island or a beach or someplace. Oh yeah, I tried to play Dual Universe on my laptop with my laptop on my lap. Oh man. Well, that is very warming. It's incredibly warming. You love the cold, you hate the heat, you're not built for the heat. There's some people, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Someone put their ship on display right here.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's Banana. Look at that. It's Banana's new ship.
Oh, wow.
Launch
Look at
arrow.
That. Okay, so it's Friday. The game has been launched for 6 days. Not even 6 full days, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. And look what the ship, the T-Rex that Geo's flying, the ship Banana built. Man, you guys. You got skills.
That is a cool looking ship.
Well, everyone says that, when it's cold, you can just add more layers. I have so many layers. You know those little kids pictures you see when they're in their snowsuits and their arms are like sticking out? Because that's me in the winter.
Imagine.
In the summer, I wear one thing. I either wear a swimming suit or a sundress, and that's it. One item of clothing. But in the winter, so that's my angry dad late night with Mhaijik speak. If you want to play strip poker with Mhaijik, do it in the summer. Because in the winter, I could lose many, 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 many times. In the summer, I lose once, and that's it.
And then it's back to your pool.
Yep.
Oh, boy. We could wear the cat, right?
Well, yeah, that's true. I guess we could play for the cat. Put him in a box and ship him. Poke pencil holes in it. I don't think he'd like that though. I don't know, Arcadio. It is great seeing Banana back though. It's incredible.
Very much. Oh, also for anybody that had a showroom or a hangar at the spaceport, I have core blueprints of your creation, of your hangar or showroom. So just reach out to me. We meet up in game, and I'll hand you a core blueprint so you can do with it whatever you like.
Kurgan, if you do win the cat, I will include his phone, so you'll have the cat phone too.
Lord, give me strength to endure.
Me? How many hours of sleep have I had? Let's
None. Yeah. I don't think you've been to sleep yet. There's 69 notifications.
Yeah, 69 notifications, 69 contacts. It's kind of a magic number.
I just love looking at the ship. Can't wait. So we not sure if we're going to rebuild the spaceport or where it was, but we do see the need to have a place to bring people together to show off hold events and hang out and just do community stuff. So we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. We're still working on that. We got time. So many. It's a big world. There's so many places to build. So.
Yeah.
Mhaijik, I need to roll. I got to get.
Okay.
I got tons of work. It's a busy weekend. We should be back 10 a.m. on Monday. Probably start the stream at 9 or 9:30 just to get the slideshow going. Took a lot of beautiful pictures today. I want to get those. In the slideshows.
Okie dokie.
Oh my! Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. Make a giant park with museum, stores, etc. Yeah, so whatever we do, we'll have all those things. We'll have room for the IC showroom to be brought back, and for other players to have their showrooms and hangars. We just got to find the right place.
Yep.
Interesting.
And I will be in charge of the park because that's what I do.
And sailing is going to be important thing to us. So one of the things that was frustrating about where the spaceport was in the beta was there just wasn't a lot of room to go sailing. So we'll figure something out.
So we're kind of scattered in different areas. There's people around Market 7, there's people around Market 6.
And
Hagbard's ships, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know if many of the IC folks have started territories, claimed territories on Alioth yet.
Yeah, I know IC is kind of working on Haven at the moment. And they're by 7, Market 7 on Haven.
And a lot of the big projects that IC, I know, plans to do are things that we had that were in space. So probably a lot of building in space. Plus, it's a lot more affordable.
No rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're making TUs right now, Soy says. Anubis. Okay, so you've got three spots near 7. Oh my, cool. No taxes in space, correct? You can go mine asteroids. If you're in space, you can go off and mine an asteroid.
So the first personal TCU you place on Alioth and one of the other major planets is free, right? What about anybody out there tell us how much the second TCU costs?
I think it's 500K to place, and then 500K in taxes a week. I think. Anyone correct me? A week? Yep. 500K a week.
Well, but if you declare that as your headquarters, there's no upkeep.
Right.
Right.
But you can't use a mining unit. So if you declare your Alioth tile your headquarters, you can't use a mining unit.
So what about the third TCU? What does it cost to place? Is it 500 or?
I don't know. But you get 1,000K every day you log in. So if you log in 7 days,
100K.
you get 100K. Yeah. No.
1,000K would be $1 million.
Oh, okay. Whatever. If you log in 7 days, you get your 500K plus you get to keep 200K.
Okay.
And if you don't pay your taxes, the mining unit just shuts off. But eventually it goes abandoned too. People can claim all your stuff.
Unless it's designated a headquarter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Tolly. Tolly says the third one is 500K also. Okay.
Really? Okay. Interesting. What about for organization? Is it the same? Like the first one's 500 for an organization. Same with how much is the second one? How much is the third one?
It's
Okay.
Crazy Horse. Hi, Crazy Horse. It's 500K
Crazy,
for
right
all
on,
after
man.
the first.
Crazy.
Okay.
Welcome back, brother. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Nice to see you.
Okay, all the same price, just no
Fee
fee
for-
for the first. Okay. Plus the weekly rent, which is yeah.
Now
You never
we-
left.
We can have,
Yeah, Gio, you left. Crazy Horse didn't
Yeah.
leave. You.
and we can have 3 headquarter TCUs. Is what it looked like. So you go to the map and
Yeah, but I
we-
think that's one on each planet: Alioth, Sanctuary, and Haven. I think.
Anyone know? I mean, there's no upkeep on Haven and Sanctuary.
No, that's right. So why make it 500? Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I have so many questions.
Yeah. Oh no, Death Knight says you can have 3 on the same planet. Oh, that's cool.
It's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
We're just heading out. I gave everyone their points.
Ah, Shalalo. Welcome. We're just getting ready to head out. Well, everybody, it's been a fun time. Had a great time this morning, and we'll be back. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic, productive weekend, whatever you're doing.
Woody, I forgot the name translation. That's Woody Pants.
Who? Shalala?
Oh my, Shalala. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I forgot the name translation bot is not working. Thank you, Woody.
Welcome back, man.
Tic Tac. I thought they were adding rabbits. I even bought a shotgun. Funny.
Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. See you 07. Have a great weekend. We'll be back
Yep.
Monday. Go out and build something. We want to see it. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.